President, you just said that when it comes to a vaccine, you don't trust Donald Trump. Is there a risk that that message, that questioning the president on a vaccine, could prevent people from trusting the science, from trusting a vaccine when there finally is one?
No, because they know he doesn't have any respect for scientists. He basically said it. You saw what he said when he was out in California about wildfires, and scientists don't know, and it's going to go away like a miracle. It's necessary so people can trust the vaccine. And that's why I said that you have to have this board of scientists that are going to say, this is why we think this is a good vaccine, why it's approved, and it has to be total transparency. So scientists outside the government know exactly what is being approved, the context in which it's being approved, and why it's being approved. I think it's the only thing that takes care of that.
For a vaccine to work, though, to be effective, you do need a certain amount of the population to be willing to take it. You're saying, don't trust the president, trust me if I'm elected. Are you confident that enough Americans will buy in?
Trust the scientist. Trust the scientist. It's one thing for Donald Trump to say the vaccine is safe. Okay, then give it to the board of scientists. Have total transparency so independent operators and scientists and companies go out and take a look at it. And what did you base that decision on? What did you do? Did you pressure the head of the FDA? Did you pressure whomever? I'm not saying he would or will, but that's what has to happen. Because you know yourself, you all know the polls better than I do. The American people right now don't trust what the president says about things relating to science.
And if the scientists say a vaccine under the president's watch is safe and effective,
absolutely,
people take it?
Do it. Yes. If those three questions I laid out can be answered, yes, absolutely. Caitlin, CBS.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Just a quick follow-up on that. You say that you don't trust the president. Does that mean you also don't trust the CDC and the FDA currently?
No. I don't trust some of the people, like the fella who just took a leave of absence from the CDC. He didn't run it, but he was a spokesperson for it. But there are some, when I met with the 7 scientists today on the screen here in this room, they told me the people that they had worked with in the CDC and the FDA and all the various agencies. And there's some very, very good people there in the ranks, the everyday folks that are not everyday, they're scientists, but the people who do the daily work in there. There's some very, very good people. But you know from other items that they've been quashed in things they've said, and they've been pressured. The heads of those agencies, politically appointed, some of them, have been, in fact, moved to say, yes, we can do this or that, or this will work or that will work. It's a simple proposition. If a vaccine is ready to go, it should be totally transparent, the basis upon which that decision was made. What scientists have looked at it within the government and outside the government and said, this is a useful, safe vaccine to take. And so that's all I'm saying. And that's going to be necessary, I'd respectfully suggest, no matter what I said in this process, because all the polling data shows now is something like only 30-some% of American people say, if Trump said it's okay. This is the same guy that said inject bleach. This is the same guy that said, you know, you want to keep hurricanes from getting to the United States, why don't we drop a nuclear weapon on them? I mean, you know, there's a reason why they're not so certain.
A quick question on the economy. The Fed